Hello guys. So last time said that I want to switch to another book to read. Um, however, I couldn't find a appropriate book which don't require the copyright or whatever. So this book is kind of out of the time range, I guess. So it can be read publicly by everyone. So I think that I should stick with this book a little for longer to practice my English. Okay, so today we can get started and move to the next page. Um, to say shortly why one values love is not easy. Nevertheless, I will make the attempt. Love is to be valued in the first instance, and this, though not its greatest value, is essential to all the rest as in itself a source of delight. O love, they run, they much that say why sweet is bitter, when they reach fruit is such as nothing can be sweeter. Anonymous author of this line was not seeking a solution for atheism or a key to the universe. He was merely enjoying himself, and not only is love a source of delight, but its absence is a source of pain. In the second place, love is to be valued because it enhanced all the best pleasure, such as music and sunrise in mountains and the sea under the full moon. A man who has never enjoyed beautiful things in the company of a woman whom he loved has not experienced to the full of magic power of which such things are capable. And again, love is able to break down the hard shell of the ego, since it is a form of biological cooperation in which the emotions of each are necessary to the fulfillment of the other instinctive purposes. Sorry, I need to read through earphone, my headset. How can I? Okay, maybe I need to take a 2 minutes break. Wait a second, I don't know how can I take a break for this. Maybe I should do this. I don't know. Let's start. Okay, let's get started again. I'm back. Again, love is able to break down the hard shell of the ego, since it's a form of biological cooperation in which the emotions of each are necessary to the fulfillment of the other instinctive purpose. There have been in the world at various times various solitary philosophies, some very noble, some less so. The Stoic and the early Christian believed that a man could realize the highest good of which human life is capable by means of his own will alone, or at any rate without humanity. Others again have regarded power as the end of life, and yet others mere personal pleasure. All these are solitary philosophies, in the sense that the good is supposed to be something realizable in which separate person, not only in a larger or smaller society or person. All such views, to my mind, are false, and not only in ethical theory, but as experiences of the expressions of the better part of our instinct. Mine depends upon cooperation and has been provided by nature somewhat inadequately, it is true, with the instinctive apparatus out of which the friendliness required for cooperation can spring. Love is the first and commonest form of emotion leading to cooperation, and those who have experienced love with any intensity will not be content with a philosophy that supposes their highest good to be independent of that of the person's love. It's hard for me to understand this sentence, to be honest. Love is the first and commonest form of emotion leading to cooperation. Yes, I understand this one. And those who has experienced love with any intensity will not be content with a philosophy that supposes their highest good to be independent of that of the person loved. What does this sentence mean? Who experience love with any intensity will not be content with a philosophy that supposed their highest good to be independent of that of a person loved. Goodness, what does that mean? Their highest good to be independent of that of the person loved. Their highest good to be independent of that of the person loved. I suppose their highest good will not be content with the philosophy that their highest good to be independent of that of the person loved. In this respect, parental feeling is even more powerful, but a parental feeling at its best is the result of love between the parents. I don't pretend that love in its highest form is common, but I do maintain that in its highest form it revels value which must otherwise remain unknown, and has itself a value which is untouched by skepticism, although skeptics who are incapable of it may falsely attribute their incapacity to their skepticism. True love is durable fire, in the mind ever burning, never sick, never dead, never cold, from itself never turning. I come next to what Mr. Kucher has to say about tragedy. He contend, and in this I can't but agree with him, that persons inferior to king Lear No increased power of expression, no greater gift for words could have transformed to Shakespeare the materials out of which the latter. I felt it's really hard for me to read through this book. I find even I can read out loud the sentences and the words, but to be honest, I couldn't understand it fully. Maybe it's a kind of book I love to read in my first language, that I can totally understand the content and know the philosophies that the writer want to express. But through English, I really don't know what this sentence mean. Even I know most of the words. But the purpose of this channel, to be honest, I just want to practice my English and read as much as possible. But I don't find any more books that are without the copyright range, so that I can read publicly online. If anyone watch my channel, could you recommend any book that is easier than this one or this type? Yeah, maybe no one watch my video, watch my reading. Okay, I think that's for today. I will read something else like news, whatever. Maybe it's easier for me. Yes, maybe from tomorrow I will start reading some news. But let's see. Hopefully someone watch my video and can recommend a book that I can read publicly and easier than this one. I would be really appreciate. Okay. Have a good night. Thank you. I'm a little bear. See you next time. Bye bye.